Hey, we're live. Hey guys, welcome to another daily live stream where we talk about all things digital nomadism and remote work and how you can go location independent and work from home or work from Bulgaria or work from anywhere. And it is late at night and it's been a long day. I just moved into my new apartment that I've been trying to move into for days, and I finally had some time. If you guys have seen any of my videos about slow travel, you know that, or saving time, you know that I think traveling from place to place can be a really big drain on your time, on your money, and on your energy. So I like to maximize, after many years of working from my laptop in different countries, I love to travel slowly so that I can maximize my lifestyle, maximize the hours I work, and minimize the amount of time I'm moving suitcases and snowboards, in this case, from point A to point B. But anyway, here it is. My new apartment, all settled in. So I'm really excited about that. But I could not miss a day of live streaming. And I found an article today. I came across an article today that was very sad and very shocking, and something I actually haven't thought about very much recently. So it is basically saying that people don't get a lunch break. And this is a travesty. What is the meaning of this? Now, I know that this depends a lot on your job, but I was just curious because what you guys get for your breaks at work. Because this is one of the reasons that I think people would want to be location independent, so that they don't have to rush through lunch and have like 20 or 30 minutes to take a break from their desks. And then a lot of people actually eat at their desks. So according to this study, this is from a couple days ago, people are using their lunch hour for other things other than lunch. And this was a study in the UK, but 82% said that they have less than an hour for lunch, and 12% said they don't even get a lunch break. The average lunch break is about 30 minutes. And a lot of them eat lunch at their desk or just browse websites or something, or social media. And a lot of people take that 20 or 30 minutes to go run errands. So I was wondering if you guys get a lunch break, because I found this interesting. It says, what would you prefer instead of a lunch break? And 40% of the people wanted to work less hours instead of having a lunch break. And 35% of them wanted more flexibility. No surprises there, because one of the main things that people want as a benefit at work is more flexibility, or a flexible work option to be able to work from home. And it's so great to not have, like, to be able to eat or do personal errands and things like that at a specific time of day, not just on the weekends or on your lunch break. I mean, when you work from home, you can get up super early, you can work late. Like, of course, you need to be available during business hours for your company, but you don't have to stress out that you took 35 minutes for lunch instead of 31 minutes or whatever. And you do get to like go outside and step away from your office and step away from the screen. So, yeah, I also Googled what is the, oh no, where did it go? I Googled also like the global, that says that only 3% of workers in the US get one full hour for lunch. What the fuck? WTF, that's horrible. Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends on the country that you're from. Like in Bulgaria, I noticed that places closed for lunch, which is like one of the things I love about Bulgaria. It's like the good old days here. things are closed on Sundays, things closed for lunchtime. And of course, in places like Spain and Italy, they have like their siestas. And also people, I think in Costa Rica, where I used to live for many, many years, I think people got a full hour. I definitely would see people taking their lunch breaks, and they would not, like a lot of businesses wouldn't be available during lunch. So you have to really time it. And here, like I have to go to the post office tomorrow, and I saw that they closed for lunch as well. So I think that's good. I mean, people need to eat. Like what kind of life is this that you don't get to eat like during the workday? Even people, it says like, even though it's mandated by law, a lot of people still don't get to take their break. And this was a study that came out in the New York Post that says half of US workers don't feel like they can take a lunch break. That is bullshit. I mean, and I know that's also happens a lot, especially in like the medical field and stuff. And even though lunch breaks are mandated by law, some employers just don't really allow it. Like they give their employees too much work, or they, what your options are, like what, get fired if you take your break. I mean, that's just insane. I don't know. I disagree with this. So even if technically you're supposed to have a lunch break, you guys let me know, what kind of lunch break do you get? How long is it? Is it mandated by your employer, or do you get to decide how long your lunch break is? Do you feel pressure that you can't take a lunch break because you're too busy? And then if you do eat lunch at work, which I hope you get to, do you eat at your desk, or do you eat outside, or like what do you do? I'm curious about this. I wonder if you guys have the same situation as the people on these surveys and in these studies. On the Today Show, it says America's lunch hour is on the endangered list. So hopefully it's not for you. Hopefully you guys get to take a couple breaks. And then also, do you get extra breaks or just lunch? Let me know. Today, for example, I ate lunch at 4:30 p.m. So as a remote worker, I guess my lunch was my dinner. It wasn't very healthy. I was running around all day, working and moving and phone calls. So yeah, sometimes even as a remote worker, you don't get to eat a full lunch, but the option is always there, and that's the important part. So let me know, guys, and see you tomorrow on another location independent live stream. We're in Bulgaria. It's February, it's cold. Maybe we'll do another mountain live stream. We'll see what goes on this week. But I hope you guys have a great Monday, and see you tomorrow.